takes to finish out our quest. Redneck Archaeology.
Howdy, I'm Jackson Burns. I'm the Redneck Archaeologist. It's 2015 December, almost going into 2016, and there's a Heaving Runestone sign pointing that way. I'm going back down there again to talk about it. Been a few changes or a few new thoughts. They've actually had a professional ruinologist, which they should have done that long time ago, come up. I believe his name is Williams or Heinrich Williams or something like that, from Denmark, Sweden, Stockholm. Really don't know, but he's not an amateur. He is a professional, and he did come down here and talk about it and popped their bubble and told them that no such thing as this thing could have been a real Viking rune stone. Now, I'm not so sure about that. I'm still debating even the professionals' opinion, because this thing has been here since like the 1830s or so, according to the Choctaw hunting party that found it. Now, that wasn't written down, and that's always been something that's been a discrepancy from the highly intellectual scholars and whatnot that have studied this, is why didn't they write it down? Well, because Native American history is oral. It's not written. Experts, my butt. You know, they only study one field, and so they keep their minds focused on that. Anyhow, this is some of the most scenic country in all of Oklahoma. So it's worth walking all the way down here just to see this. There's a runestone off down in there. That's canyon. Now, completely around this thing are stones at one time that had symbols, different symbols carved into them, inscriptions. And they had a single inscription. Supposedly, they each matched what was down there on that stone, on the big one. But it was all in a circle around here. And this is documented. I have the letter. Kimmerer, his name was Kimmerer, who was actually the first person to come down here, not Gloria Farley. He brought Gloria Farley when she was a little girl here. He's the man who discovered or did the most research on this stone. He's the guy who wrote Johns Hopkins University, not the Smithsonian. Why I'm saying this is because they've been going off of they've been going off of false information. Not from Gloria Farley, but from other people, like the guy who did the first transliteration of this, or one of the transliterations, the one at Nelson is his name. Anyhow, he is not a real runologist. He's an amateur runologist, and so am I. If you're going to say, you know, as far as that goes, because I tried to figure these things out so that will make me an amateur runologist. Well, the state of Oklahoma, whenever they took this over in the deal with the Ward family to take over this 50 acres or so, was that, you know, if it ever fell back or anybody ever left, or anyhow, if the state got rid of it, it'd go back to the rifle owners or the heirs' hands, and it hasn't yet. It did, but they didn't want it, and basically that heir let a bunch of elk starve to death up in some land up by Porham, and so I wouldn't even turn anything over to him at all. But anyhow, he didn't want it. So now a private group has come in and taken over the park, and so now they made a private park. So it's no longer the state of Oklahoma, but it's a private park. Here's a really cool cliff face. We'll catch as we go down. You can see, as it goes up a ways. Yeah. Oh, actually, we'll do this. There we go.